What's up, everyone? First off, I want to thank you for clicking on this video, taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I truly appreciate it. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I believe anyone is smart enough to become a software engineer. I do have some notes in front of me, so if I'm looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. Without further ado, let's begin. All right. So, first point, just to get it out of the open, yes, I believe anyone is smart enough to become a software engineer. Now, why do I believe this? Well, first point, I've worked with a fair amount of people in this field up until this point. I've also spoken to a fair amount of people trying to get into the field. And the overarching factor that I see in people who are successful is not some God given, innate, high level of intelligence. It's hard work. The people who put in the hard work, who take the time to understand the complex topics, who take the time to understand and fix the complex problems, they're the ones who I see consistently succeeding. And to add on to this a little bit more, I've worked with a decent amount of people in the field up until this point, right? And nothing but the utmost respect for them. I've worked with some very smart people, very cool people, but there's no one I've met where I've just been like, whoa, this is like the second coming of Einstein, like, holy, I can't believe, that this person and me were in the same position. They're just so much smarter. What I have felt like is, hey, this person's smart, definitely. So I have some very smart coworkers, blessed to be working with them. But I feel that anyone else I meet on a daily basis is just as intelligent. The intelligence, the intelligence difference is not what sticks out to me. But again, what does consistently stick out is the hard work. The difference I see between someone who's saying they want to get into the field and someone who's actually in the field is usually the person who's actually in the field put in the work rather than that person having some unfair intelligence advantage. So that's point number one, and the first reason I believe anyone is smart enough to become a software engineer. Now, second and third points that I'm going to raise are going to relate to a case study, specifically me. I'm the case study, right? So going back a few years on my life or my story, I barely passed high school, right? So when I graduated in grade 12, I actually didn't graduate on time, and the reason for that was I had taken Bio 11, so I'm pretty sure I had already failed it once. And then when it came time to graduate, I had failed it again, so I had to take it in summer school. So I didn't graduate on time because I failed a grade 11 level course while I was in grade 12, due to graduate. On top of that, all the courses that I did pass, I was like barely scraping by, getting like 50s, maybe 60 if I was lucky. But overall, we're talking 50s, right? After that, I went to university and I hopped around a few majors and courses before I decided on computer science. When I was in university, again, outside of computer science, super, super average grades, honestly below average grades. So we're talking like C minuses and such, and we're talking fails in there as well. So I failed multiple high school courses and I failed a university class, maybe more than one, but one I remember for sure, which is Intro to Accounting, which isn't even that hard of a class, right? But yeah, I mean, I failed that one. Except, when computer science came around and I buckled down and I put in the hard work, I did fairly well in computer science. So my GPA in computer science is a 3.7, which is not like exceptional, but above average. Now, to dive into this a little bit more, never in my whole life have people told me that I'm just this super smart, super gifted person, right? When I was in high school, when I was, getting into trouble, failing courses, not going down the best path, no one said to me that, hey, you're just this really smart person, you're just going down the wrong path. People kind of treated me like I was stupid, like in all honesty, right? So now, when I say I'm having a conversation with someone and I tell them, hey, I'm a software engineer, they're like blown away, like, whoa, you must be so smart, you must be so gifted, right? There's this kind of aura around software engineering that this is a field specifically for the very intelligent or the very gifted, mathematically gifted or whatever gifted. Look, like I said before, never had anyone said to me through high school, elementary school, university that I'm this super smart, intelligent person. Never had someone said to me that you're so mathematically gifted, you're so this gifted, you're so that gifted. There's just nothing in my track record to indicate that, right? If anything, my track record is filled with people believing the contrary. Yet, within the last 2-ish years, I've been able to start my CS degree, get into the field, and get a well paying job. I'm sure there's cases out there that are more extreme than mine, for lack of a better term, where people came from even more difficult backgrounds. But I hope that at least this can serve as motivation for some of you who are hesitant to get your foot into the game and start pursuing this field. Look, this is not a field strictly held off to the general society and only for the super smart, intelligence, etc. Put in the hard work, you will reap the rewards. And that's really all I have to say about it. So, once again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, let me know if you agree or disagree. Even if you disagree, I'd love to hear your thoughts below. And if there's any way I can help, never hesitate to reach out, comment, message, however, I'll be sure to respond. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.